Hey everybody, this is Agent Smith, and we are playing Fallout 1. This will be the fourth video that we've gotten so far. So far, I went through Shady Sands mission. They had me go and deal with a rad scorpion issue they had, and then I dealt with that and also helped them to create an antidote to help save the rest of the humanity there, or the people in the area. Picked up a rope to be sure, because I know that I'm going to need a rope to get down into this location, and we are now actually in Vault 15. At least at the front doors to a back entrance. So now I'm going to do my usual and check the area for whatever I can find, and it looks like we got a lot of rats. Doing simple targeting, body shots. I'm targeting mainly because it takes 5 action points anyway. I can only hold 8 right now, so I can't fire more than 1 round as it is, so I might as well aim my shots to, help. Like I hit him in the leg and maybe lower the chances of him being able to move on the next round. So once we trigger this event, we're going to end up having to fight nearly everybody here. It looks like I don't have a good aim on anything, but I'm going to head down this direction as he's heading up here. Rats are usually pretty easy, especially once you start getting your skills up enough. Oh, can I not walk that way? I guess not. I didn't realize one of my cats was in the room with me, so if you hear purring in the mic, that would be him. Don't shoot me in the back, dude. Shoot him in the bars. Have I been reading groin as brain previously? I think in the last video I kept saying shoot him in the brain, and it was actually groin that I was choosing. Try for the head. Bam. Headshot. Cave rat was critically hit in the head for 10 hit points, squashing the rodent's skull like a wet paper bag. Well, I can't ever keep up with how fast they say things. Let me see if I can bring up an option thing that slows down their text speech. I think I turned that on and make it faster, and that actually is not a good idea. Text delay. Slow. There we go. And I can speed up the combat of everybody else a bit, which makes these go by a little bit quicker, so hopefully not too crazy fast. Alright, now let's see how we do. Targeted shot. Let's try to make another headshot. Oh, reload. I could still make it targeted. Reload only costs 2 action points. I think I have a better shot at his groin. Shot him in the balls. Cave rat was critically hit in the groin. A serious wound is inflicted. It also happened to kill him, and I leveled up 1 more time. So I'm going to go ahead and do the character sheet. And this time around, every 2 levels, you get yourself a perk. So I'm trying to remember, there's a particular layout that you kind of want to go with to make sure that you can, in the beginning of the game anyway. So you want to go with, that's right, yeah, I was trying to remember. So we've got awareness, early sequence, this is for the turn-based combat in the game, moves your sequence up +2, so you have a better chance of firing more often. Faster healing capabilities, feel +1 bonus to your healing rate. We have awareness, you're more likely to notice details about people. Awareness will give you more detailed information about someone when you look at them, or they examine the little magnifying glass. Healer, the healing bodies with this perk, each level will add 2 to 5 more hit points healed when using the first aid or doctor skill. Night vision will allow you to get plus 10% in darkness to all of your to the level of each level of this perk will reduce the overall darkness level by 10%, so it makes the game brighter, essentially. Presence, you command an attention by walking into a room, and the initial reaction of another person is improved by 10% for each level of this perk. Got quick pockets, you have learned to better store your equipment on your person, so the AP cost to access your inventory in combat is reduced by 1, makes it a little bit cheaper because it does cost action points to pull out a different weapon if you say run out of bullets on another one. Scout has improved your ability to see distant locations, increasing the range on the map. So on the world map, I can only see 1 square out from where I currently am. This would extend it to 2 squares out, giving you a chance of seeing locations either if you're wondering. Smooth Talker has learned to increase their options in dialogue without understanding what they are talking about. Each level of this perk will increase your intelligence by 1, and your for the purposes of dialogue only. So although you have, it's like an intelligence boost that only affects your dialogue. We got that's the last of them. Okay, Swift Learner. You indeed a swift learner. This perk, each level you get an additional 5% bonus whenever you earn experience points. Best purchase at an early level. And you know, I honestly think that this is the best way to go right off the bat. But you know, if you want to survive in combat world of this, it's kind of better to go with the combat-based stuff because it does end up being a bigger issue. I mean, you get more experience points and stuff, or I get more 5 extra %, and then if you're using that on a tag skill, that translates 10 extra %. Or 5% bonus. No, I'm sorry, you get a little bit more bonus when, so you level up a little bit faster. I'm probably gonna go here, take less damage. With this perk, 10% to your general damage resistance. No. I'm going to take Swift Learner. I got to take Swift Learner because you level up a little bit quicker, more often. Yeah. This perk, each level, will give you an additional 5% bonus whenever you earn experience points. Yeah. So now when I kill rats, I should be gaining more than just 25. So you can also look at stuff beforehand if you want to examine things, just know what it is. But a lot of them are simple. It's a storage container. It also tells you what it is when you see it anyway. So just try to open the locker. And they got some flares inside. Let's take all of them with me. I'm going to open up my inventory and put these in here. And you can see what they do. So switching over. I throw a flare. Well, it's supposed to do something, but it doesn't actually do it, so it's more of a combat thing. You know, I don't think I've ever actually tried to use one of these. So anyway, although putting that on gave me a little idea of what's in the area, and I know I definitely saw something big over there, so let's just throw a quick save in here before we actually go around the corner. I don't want to get jumped by a mole rat or something. Yeah, in this game, mole rats are that big. Like the fucking size of you. And that's a lesser one. That's not even their strongest ones. So we're going to go ahead and put a bullet in this guy's brain right now. Right in the eyes. So we can hopefully reduce his chance of hitting. The lesser mole rat was critically hit in the eyes for 12 hit points. Doing some extra damage due to the sensitive location. And that took him out. 3 shots. He got nothing on him. It's good to reload while you're here because it doesn't cost you any action points during the regular parts of the game to do anything. You can do your inventory management and everything else. So as I was saying, if I switch this over and do a throw, you can see what I mean. I'm very bad at throwing, but we'll see. Throw a flare. And nothing happened. So I think I'm using these wrong. Wait, no, don't drop. What the hell am I doing? There we go. Use. There we go. Lit flare. Let's try that again. Turn. Well, don't kill all the rats before I get a chance. Oh, I don't even have a view. There you go. You got stinky cat breath. Alright, let's try this again. I want to see if it actually lights up, because honestly, I tell you, I don't think I've ever... I went the wrong way. Alright, let's go over this way. Clearing everything that we can, no matter where we go, because that is going to be the most valuable to you. So, I'm going to step through here. I'm going to try this out and see what happens. Let's get a nice simple throw. 45% chance of throwing arm ain't so good. So it lights up the area a little bit. That's actually pretty cool. I only had one on me to throw, I guess. So we'll switch from my gun. Fire a regular shot. Cave rat was critically hit in the eyes for 33 hit points, summoning this creature to the great rat catcher in the sky. Yeah, I got one more here. It's hard to see everything in the dark like this too. We got ourselves a medical kit and 4 stim packs. A monitor. This monitor is worthless with a broken display screen. Most of them, I think, say the same thing. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and run down to this side. Elevator shaft. I happen to have a rope, so he automatically... The elevator shaft is not easily descended without a rope. So then I go ahead and take out my rope. Wherever I put that in my inventory and bring it up to my other items. Switch hands. And use it on the elevator shaft. I guess, sort of. I can move him out of the way. Use it on the elevator shaft. There we go. Switch back to my gun. So you successfully sling a rope down into the shaft. There we go. Oh shit. Caught off guard. These right here are pig rats. Critically hit for 26, summoning this creature to the great rat catcher in the sky. Crush the skull like a wet paper bag. The left paw of the rat is blown off. So I started combat just before the corner, so I know I can take those 2 steps around before he gets a chance to see that I'm there. putting around in his head, but apparently his skull is thick. Now, the fact that he is doing combat by hand would indicate that he's low on ammunition. And yes, you do have to make sure each of your people... Oh, thank goodness. He had his own ammo. You do have to keep track of the ammunition of the people around you. I do believe that's part of the game. I mean... Gosh dang. Alright. Anything else in here before I continue? We got plenty of rats. I'm just exploring every corner of this place, making sure there's nothing I'm missing. I know there's a way through here. Toilet. The toilet is broken and definitely not usable if you're a woman. The bed is in wretched condition. Hey, rat. It's come out of nowhere and shit. You can kind of see things of interest when you're looking around. You're looking for bookshelves and lockers and stuff like that. The lockers are like boxes on the wall, which look different than anything else. Not paying attention. I'm going to switch this back to the regular because these are all simple. Squeak. Oh. How if I put some bullets in there? Just gonna attract all the enemies. Let Ian pick them off. Looks like we got another mole pig rat. Some more rope. And a leather outfit. Your friends can die, so I gotta make sure I stay with him. He does run off a bit on his own. You can lose people pretty damn early. There we go. I think that's nearly all of them. Got just one floating around, two floating around. Checking to see if each room in the toilets happen to have a locker, or a wall locker, should I say. And then, of course, as I stated, you don't want to waste any free experience, easy experience, especially when it comes to rats. Oh, are you serious? How am I still not doing well with these? I'm not going to try to shoot because I'll hit him in the back. What can I do for you, Agent Smith? Give me directions to the hub. I need to change formation. What weapons are you skilled with? I'm a good shot with just about any sort of pistol, and I use a submachine gun. too. I also know how to handle a knife. So knowing this would be the items that I want to give to him when it comes to combat. So he's pretty much out of everything. I don't think he's going to be doing anything but hand to hand right now. So I have 24, what is it? 24 armor piercing rounds, 48 hollow points. So I'm going to take one batch of these and give it to him. There you go. Give him like 3 of these. That way he's got some supplies. And since he's good with a knife, I want to make sure that he has an extra knife. That way, if for some reason he does run out of ammunition, he's not going hand-to-hand combat on people. Alright. Pick up our inventory and get that rope. Actually, let's go ahead and put this armor on. So, this is a leather jacket. Black leather jacket, weighs 5 pounds. That's all they tell you on there. But it gives you increases. I have no bonuses right now. Armor class is 7. No percentage bonuses to normal, laser, fire, plasma, or exploding weapons. And I've taken about 12 points of damage so far. I pop this on, and I now have a 20% increase to normal and laser, 10% increase to fire and plasma, and 20 to explode, giving me almost a little over double what I had. 15 armor class, and I get to look a lot like Mad Max now. Which is always a bonus. So let's run around over here and bring out our inventory again and get that rope. And you can actually do it from here, right clicking, and use inventory, or done, should I say. And it should, no, actually never mind, it didn't. Alright. There we go. Bag item. There we go. That's how you do it. Now, we can get down to the next level. This place is crawling. And now they're coming. These mole rats, much bigger. I'm putting a bullet in his head. Good shot. That was a greater mole rat. Let's see if you enjoy this. I always try to make my aim shots as much as possible because you get bonus damage on them. He's got that room, I'm sure, so I'm going to keep moving forward while he clears that one out. Well, never mind. See, now he's got his knife out. Playing around. We got ourselves a couple of lockers to check out here. Time bomb. 2 grenades. We got some more hollow point rounds. And a submachine gun. Oh, with even more hollow point rounds. See, so if I don't want to take the weapon, I can always do that. I'll take it anyway, though. If anything else, I'll use it. Alright. says you are able to determine that the command and control center is definitely buried under even more rock, and you'll have to look for the water chip elsewhere. You gain 500 experience for this, finding out that there's actually no purpose in here, but we might be able to find some more details or information about this place. So it's good to keep going around, and plus there's all this free experience. So as I clear out these rats, I will see you guys shortly. Alright, so we're still in turn-based combat at this point, but I've cleared out the left side of this space. Ian is moving on. I think he might have found... No, he's looking at a non-functioning computer. I think all of these are non-functioning because there's no power here. Anyhow, there's a locker on this wall, so I take a look inside. Find myself some 44 Magnum full metal jackets. I want to just look at them. I want to take them. Thank you all. Got 2 of them. All right. And we will continue clearing out this area. All right. So I'm using the first aid skills here on myself as well as on Ian because I have a 48% chance, as it states, to increase our health. You do have a small chance of screwing up, but you fail to heal and do anything. So that's the reason why you got to get better at that first aid. Doctor skills as well. But if you have nothing else, then you can also utilize stim packs. Which are a lot quicker way to do it. But in this, stim packs are not a necessity. You actually have the ability to heal. With that, you can actually do it without having to worry about spending anything, which is a smarter way to go. Unless it's a broken limb, then you're going to need a doctor or a doctor's bag and the ability to do surgery. So this actually gave me some more information on here. I think we have one more combat item. Alright, and it stated to me something about being destroyed. I missed that, so let me pull up my... What is it, the map? No, it's the Pip-Boy. No. Oh, combat, turn on combat. There we go. Auto maps, archives, overseer's briefing. Auto maps of the areas that we've been to. Status of each situation. This is their status, by the way, between the people. What you're supposed to be doing. Finding the water chip. In case of Shady Sands, you've done everything. Stop the rad scorpion infestation. And we still have 40 days, even though we've been down here quite a while. But anyway, there we go. I can drag up this way. It said the rest of the vaults in this direction had delicate equipment that has probably been ruined and destroyed. There's very low chance of anything remaining value, but I'm still continuing to search. Computers that are non-functioning, other computers that are non-functioning. But you know what? We ended up finding ourselves. Hey. First aid book. Talk about learning some new skills. Did I pick that up or did he pick that up? Alright, so my skills originally stated that I had about, 48% capability in first aid. So you can see how good books are. So I'm going to read this book for myself because I'm trying to become like the best in the wasteland type. And take some time to read it. You learn the ways of heal injuries. Now I have 53% chance of doing it. So about 9 points increased. So, alright. So we're going to go ahead and get out of this vault, and I'll see you guys momentarily. Alright, and we're back up on the surface. So I'm going to go ahead and head to the edge of the map and see where we can go next. I'm thinking probably head back to Vault 15, or excuse me, Shady Sands, and make sure that they didn't have any other extra missions or anything that I could have picked up while I was there. I can also barter a lot of this stuff off that I have, so I'm not wasting space in my inventory. Medical supplies, whatever I can find from each of the people. Talking to each one. So I'm going to do a little quick barter work, and I'll be right back with you.
Thank goodness you came. I am in desperate need of assistance. My daughter Tandi is missing. I do not know what to do.
So it looks like we've got ourselves a new mission here, guys. Looks like Aradesh's daughter Tandi, as I mentioned earlier, who eventually, as you know from the New Vegas games, becomes like the president of the NCR, is missing. Have you tried to save her?
My people are not skilled in this. Already 3 patrols have gone out to look, but none returned. Will you help me?
Okay, well, who could have taken her?
Seth and I believe one of the Raider clans is responsible. Retribution for our resistance to them. Take this spear. It was found where my daughter was last seen.
Okay, I'll check it out.
Please, talk to Seth. He knows much about these Raiders. And Godspeed, Wanderer.
All right. So we're going to go speak to Seth really quick. We've done bartering that we need to do. And then we're going to go ahead and get on out to saving her from the Raider camps. Thank Dharma, you're here, Wanderer. My girl, Tandi, Aradesh's daughter, has been kidnapped. We believe the Raiders have her. Where are these Raiders? They're to the southeast. Please hurry. I don't know what they're going to do to her. I could think about it in a second. I hope I got a lot of problems of my own. How much would you do? How much is this job worth to you? Okay, I'll get her back for you. So, I like to play a Paragon type character as best I can. But, you know, you never know. You get better benefits out that way. But I'm going to go ahead and leave this video here. If you've enjoyed what you've seen, feel free to like, give me some comments, or subscribe. That will be the end of this video. I gotta figure out my outro. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Have a nice day.